So what is up YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be going over Hyliion stock and why it's been declining recently. I'm also going to be talking about the merger date and where I think the stock can go after the merger. And before I get into the video, if you guys want more information on Hyliion, I did make a couple videos on it and they are the first link in the description. So now let's talk about Hyliion or Tortoise Acquisition Corp stock and why the stock went from $51 to as low as $36 this month. Now Hyliion wasn't the only SPAC stock that declined as much as 30% this month, but it was almost all EV SPAC stocks, like Diamond Peak Holdings, which is preparing to merge with an electric pickup startup called Lord Sun Motors, and Spartan Energy Acquisition, which is going to merge with an electric vehicle startup called Fisker. Now, a major reason why these EV SPAC stocks crashed is because of Nikola. So let me explain. So the first major EV SPAC reverse merger was between Vector IQ and Nikola, as the pro forma valuation for this combined company was around $3 billion, but it went as high as $33 billion. And since then, many researchers, reporters, and articles like the Hindenburg report said that Nikola might be a scam and fraud and that they're misleading shareholders. And since then, the company's founder and former CEO Trevor Milton actually stepped down from his chairman position. Now, even if this company is not a fraud or scam or whatever they're saying, Trevor Milton stepping down was a huge red flag for this company, and since then the stock has been down around 80%. Now there are a lot more details behind this, but for the most part, Trevor Milton stepping down really scared investors, not just from Nikola but other EV SPAC stocks, and that's why they declined a little. So let's look at Nikola's stock graph, right? So on September 23rd, it was trading as high as around $28, and then on September 24th, it went as low as around $17. This was a 40% decline in 2 days. And if we look at Tortoise Acquisition Corp stock graph, we see similar movement, but it didn't decline as much on that day. So on September 23rd, Tortoise Acquisition Corp or Hyliion was trading as high as $47. However, on September 24th, the stock was trading as low as $37, and this was a 25% decrease in around 2 days. However, since then, the EV SPAC market has recovered, and now Tortoise Acquisition Corp is trading at $44. Okay, so now let's talk about Tortoise Acquisition Corp and Hyliion's merger. So the merger between both companies is actually set to happen on September 28th, and there is actually a shareholder vote going on for Tortoise Acquisition Corp to acquire Hyliion. And if you are a shareholder of Tortoise Acquisition Corp, I recommend for you to vote, and most of you will vote for the merger to happen. But as the merger is only a couple days away, where do I think the stock can go right after the merger? So I'm not really looking at the long-term aspect as I have done in previous videos, but merely where the stock can go in the next week or so. So right now, if Hyliion and Tortoise Acquisition Corp actually merged today, their market cap would be around $6.5 to $7 billion, as their pro forma market cap was $1.5 billion, and at the time their stock price was around $10. So the only thing that's truly comparable with Hyliion's merger with Tortoise Acquisition Corp is Nikola's merger with Vector IQ. And obviously this merger happened before all the fraud allegations, and a lot of investors were actually extremely excited about Nikola as electric vehicles were seen to be the future. So the merger between Nikola and Vector IQ happened on June 2nd, where the ticker symbol changed from VTIQ to NKLA, and the stock went from $33 to around $73. And this is more than 100% return in one day. And the market cap for this company went as high as $33 billion. And like I said before, Hyliion and Tortoise Acquisition Corp's market cap would be around $6.5 to $7 billion if the merger did happen today. So does that mean this combined company can go as high as $33 billion? So it will probably hit $33 billion in the long term, so in the next maybe 2-3 years. But right now, I don't see it happening, especially right after the merger. I do see it maybe hitting the $15 billion market cap, which is the $80 range. And I've been saying this for quite a while now. Like, first my price forecast went from $60 to $80 all the way to $100, but I really don't see it hitting $100 at least right after the merger. And that is simply because when Nikola merged, there was a lot of hype with all EV stocks like Tesla, NIO, Workhorse. They're all going insane at the time. And right now, all EV stocks have really started to slow down. And in June, when Nikola went public, the stock market was actually in a huge rally. However, where now the stock market is actually declining a little bit. Obviously, I could be completely wrong, as this is just my opinion. Feel free to let me know your price target in the comments down below. And before I end this video, I just want to say I have have bought some more SPAC stocks and some other stocks, which I will be talking about in my next video. If you guys liked this video or found it valuable in any way, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it does help out the channel. Comment down below what videos you'd like to see, and thank you for watching.